What is the value of angle theta? Hence, find the area of the circle. Label points A, B, C, D, E, G, and J. Locate center, O of the circle, by secant-tangent theorem. The product of line AJ and line AG equals the square of line AB. Substitute values. It implies that the product of 2 times the square root of 3 and the sum of 2 times the square root of 3 and 3 equals the square of line AB. Open brackets, simplify, and we have that the sum of 12 and 6 times the square root of 3 equals the square of line AB. Take the square root of equation. Also, the product of line EG and line EJ equals the square of line ED. Substitute values, and we have that 1 times the sum of 1 and 3 equals the square of line ED. Take the square root of the equation. This implies that line ED equals the square root of 4, which equals 2. Join line OD, which equals to R, that is equals to line CD. By Pythagoras theorem, the square of line AE equals the sum of the square of line CE and the square of line AC. Substitute values. Hence,
the square of the sum of 4 and 2 times the square root of 3 equals the sum of the square of R plus 2 and the square of R plus the square root of 12 plus 6 times the square root of 3.
Open brackets, and we obtain a new equation as shown on the screen. Combine like terms. It implies that the sum of 2 times the square of R and R times the sum of 4 and 2 times the square root of 12 plus 6 times the square root of 3 and 12 plus 6 times the square root of 3 minus 16 times the square root of 3 minus 12 equals to 0. Use general formula of quadratic equation. R equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus the product of 4 and a times c, all divided by 2 times a. Let us first convert the radical terms into decimal terms.
From the formula, a equals 2. B equals the sum of 4 and 2 times the square root of 12 plus 6 times the square root of 3, which is approximately equals to 13.4641011615. And C equals negative 12 minus 10 times the square root of 3, which is approximately equals to negative 29.320508076. Substitute our values in the formula and we obtained a numerical equation for the value of R as shown on the screen. Simplify it and we have that R is approximately equals to 1.73205080. Hence, R equals 1.7321 in units to 4 decimal places. For solution to question 2. The area of the circle equals the product of pi and the square of r, which is approximately equals to 9.428571346 in square units. After substitution and simplification of values. Therefore, the required area of the circle equals 9.43 in square units to 2 decimal places. We take pi to be equals to 22 divided by 7.
For solution to question 1. Consider triangle AEC. Line C, E divided by line A, E equals the sum of r and 2. All divided by the sum of 4 and 2 times the square root of 3, which equals to sine theta. Substitute values, and we obtained an equation for the value of sine theta. Take the sine inverse of the equation, and we have that
Theta equals the sine inverse of the sum of 1.73205080 and 2. All divided by the sum of 4 and 2 times the square root of 3, which is approximately equals to 29.999999933 degrees. Therefore, theta equals 30 degrees to 2 significant figures.